Hey, I'm Tracy Goldscheinen with Clarity Mediation. I come on here to talk about conflict management techniques to help you guys manage conflict better. We all need it. Um, the thing I want to talk about today is honesty, which isn't so much a technique as it is a principle, and can be a skill too, sure. Um, See, the thing is that it takes a lot of energy to lie, right? You've got to come up with a good story. You've got to be convincing. You have to be consistent every time the subject comes up. And then if it's a developing situation or things keep changing, you've got to adapt and keep it going so that you can stay consistent. And that's where that saying web of lies comes from. It becomes this whole big, messy business. And all that energy goes into that and maintaining this false story, hoping you never get found out, and detracts from other things in life. And so I see dishonesty and lying in divorce mediation quite frequently. That really isn't a surprise. But the thing is, and it's usually around money, the thing is, I can always tell. I can tell when they're lying. It's so obvious. And if I can tell, you better believe your soon to be ex can tell. Um, and the trouble, I mean, I don't always find out what it is, the truth is. I don't always find out all the details in mediation. That's not always the goal. But the thing that happens is that you end up creating a much more negative process, right? Like the dynamic then changes because I mean there wasn't great trust already, and so now you've made it kind of worse. And if you are intending to have a peaceful process or an amicable divorce, really give this some thought, and consider making it a priority to be as transparent and honest as possible. Because like I said, we can all tell when you're not. And so it just makes things that much more difficult. And the same thing goes for if you are staying in a relationship and you're trying to maintain or improve your relationship. Making a priority of honesty for yourself and with your partner, again, particularly around money, can really make things stay good and get better. I'm kind of stating the obvious here, right? Like, of course, people should be honest, and we should be honest with ourselves, which is sometimes the hardest, and our other. But it's a good idea to be out loud about it and maybe have that one-on-one conversation with your partner to say, make it a commitment. Like, we are committing to be honest with each other. We are going to be transparent about our money, what comes in, what goes out, what we do with it, what we don't do with it. So that if you stay together, which I hope you do, you've got a much higher level of trust and your energy can go into other things, enjoying life. If, God forbid, you should break up and you're headed towards divorce, it's going to make that process that much easier. It's not an easy process anyway, so why complicate it with lies and deceit? So again, I know I'm kind of stating the obvious around things, but I see it a lot, and I see how it can really help things when it's clear and open and transparent, and how it really muddies things and damages relationships. And particularly if a divorcing couple has kids and they're going to co-parent, they're still in a relationship. It's now just changed from like a romantic one to more of a business one. And if you've been deceitful throughout the divorce process, it can really damage how you relate to each other moving forward as you co-parent. So something to consider. Honesty with self as a priority, honesty with your partner, honesty with your ex, honesty in divorce. Those are my words for thought today. Thanks. Have a good